nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Colorado's offense will go to work first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just... Unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame. Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Running inside. It's Cross. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and important, most important.
Goes high to pull it in. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Give to the big fullback. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Wildcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Quick give. It's Hester. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They get him down after he makes the catch. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defense. Way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Cross. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wide receiver going in motion. The play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Wilson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Needs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go forward in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Cuts it upfield. It's crossed. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Gibson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, it's Hobbs. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Still running at the 40. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
In the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
And it's incomplete despite some... It's arm strength shown there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gets the back moving. Wilson to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Rashida Downs going up top. Gets rid of it. Caught.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Finds the tight end. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Timeout taken here, 2nd one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds his big tight end. The Wildcats call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wilson will throw. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. There he goes. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. RPO complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Hits inside. It's Hester. Taken down.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll move the wide receiver. Right at the line. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Snapped on 4th down. On the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still looking. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hobbs. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The handoff. Jukes his way for more.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, it's Hobbs. Enough to move the chains. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Needs it here on 4th down. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. The run inside. It's Hester. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They give it back to him. Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He lost one down the sideline. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Out wide right, it's Gibson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Don't always always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Using his legs, it's cross. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Give to the running back. He's past the marker. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the running.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They've been running it, but now the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Mathis. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Bucs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Running inside, it's Hester. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I know that wasn't a big gain, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Hester. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Keep it on the ground. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Hester. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and trying to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Bellamy. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Bellamy. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Might have a chance. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning him here to save some clock.
Calls his own number. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now the Wildcats call it. But it's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Bellamy. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Kansas State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I understand this. for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Got to make the play on fourth. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bellamy. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
22. Keep. Go.
They'll ride him again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on first and goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The give on the counter. They put the brakes on him.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal line.
Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.